Book 186. Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels, and today I'm going to tell you guys about the famine, the fields, and the fortune. That's right, the famine, the fields, and the fortune. But what is Matthew Daniels talking about? A long time ago, in a land once known as Amaronia, 3 men owned 3 fields which were side by side. One day, a great drought ravaged the entire land, and the 3 fields did not produce any food for 6 years straight. This drought caused the land to suffer a terrible famine. In the 7th year of the drought, a rich man from a neighboring land came into Amaronia and offered a great sum of money to buy the 3 fields from the 3 men. The first man, seeing his family starving from the famine, decided to sell his field for the money offered. The second man, also seeing his family starving from the famine, decided to sell his field to the rich man as well. The third man, who was one of my ancestors no less, thanked the rich man for his offer, but he chose not to sell his field. The 2 other men mocked my ancestor for his choice, and they told him that his actions would cause his children to suffer. My ancestor responded by telling them that the field was all that he possessed, and it was his wish to leave the field to his children and grandchildren when he died. What good is a field which produces no food? They asked, as they accepted their payment from the rich man. Indeed, my ancestor replied, this drought cannot last forever, but the land itself, which my field is on, will always exist. The drought and the famine lasted for 6 more years, and the family of the 2 men who sold their fields lived lavish lifestyles with the riches they had acquired. They ate the best food, wore the finest clothing, and they built homes for themselves that were large and beautiful. My ancestor continued to struggle, and even his wife and children did not understand why he did not sell his field. Nevertheless, they stood by him and his decision, and they were content to be poor as a family together while those around them thrived. In the 7th year, after not selling his field, which was the 14th year of the famine, my ancestor died from malnutrition, and he went on to the realm of the ancestors. That very same year, the life-giving rains returned, and the people of Amaronia rejoiced and held celebrations because of their good fortune. The family of my ancestor decided to bury him in his field that he would not sell, and so they sectioned off a portion of it to create a family gravesite. As they dug deep within the earth to create his underground tomb, his family found something spectacular. Buried beneath the field was a deposit of a mineral called Ugasta. Ugasta was the most valuable mineral in all of Amaronia. The family realized that buried beneath the field was enough Ugasta to make them the richest people in all of Amaronia, and it was enough to make their descendants rich as well for countless generations. They then knew that the drought and famine had come to kill the crops, so that they would dig and find the minerals, and that thing which seemed to be so horrible was the thing that made their family name great for generations to come. And so, the morning motivation of today is the famine, the fields, and the fortune. In life, it is easy for us to wish that those who came before us would have done things to make our present lives easier. Indeed, we all think how great it would have been if our ancestors had sacrificed their lives for the comfortability of our own. However, many of us cannot see the value in sacrificing our own lives for our descendants. We all want to experience the so-called good life for ourselves. Will you sacrifice your own life for those who are coming after you? If not, you have no right to wish someone had sacrificed their life for you. Today, think of life as a generational journey and not simply your meager one lifetime on planet Earth. And always strive to do that which is good. And remember, you are awesome, you are amazing, you are wonderful, and you are great. And you are going to change the world. I just hope I'm still alive to see it, family. I'm out. Good morning.